All right, ladies and gentlemen, and to all the lovely people over here, today we have with us Dr. Yogananda Reddy. Talking about him, Dr. Yogananda Reddy is one of the leading gastroenterologists in India and the founder of reputed Bangalore Gastro Center hospitals. With his vast experience of having worked in state-of-the-art hospital across the United Kingdom for over 20 years and as a clinical director, Dr. Reddy brings a wealth of clinical experience and compassionate leadership that healthcare needs. Under his leadership, BGC has made significant strides in gastroenterology, setting new benchmarks for patient care, community outreach, and medical innovation. Its unwavering dedication to excellence and pioneering initiatives has earned it a top-rated gastroenterology institute in Karnataka. So, sir, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Are we ready for that? Yes. So here comes my first question.
Thank you. So I did my undergraduate medicine in Bangalore and subsequently moved to the UK, where I did my post-graduation in internal medicine, followed by super specialization in gastroenterology in the Manchester training program. I additionally undertook 1 year of endoscopy fellowship to enhance my skills. I have served over 12 years as a consultant gastroenterologist and also was a clinical director heading a big team of gastroenterologists in the northwest of England. During my time as a consultant, I was given the award of UK NHS Clinical Excellence for delivering high-quality patient care. I always had my strong connections to my home city in Bangalore, and I returned to India in March 2021, in the middle of the second wave of pandemic. I then founded Bangalore Gastro Center, which is a super specialty gastroenterology institute in the heart of Bangalore. And ever since, I have been working as a chief gastroenterologist and clinical director there.
Thank you. So here is my next question for you. As we've got to know that you've worked in England for over 20 years, what value do you feel you are adding to Indian healthcare?
Healthcare, to develop and establish, it requires gaining the patient's trust, confidence. In order to achieve this, we need to provide high quality, compassionate and personalized care. Having seen the system of healthcare not only in the UK but also in the United States and Australia, there is a lot of aspects that which we can bring to incorporate in our own Indian healthcare system. For example, putting systems in place for patient safety, putting certain SOPs, repetitive training and education for the doctors as well as the nurses, auditing the clinical practice and seeing what are we good at, what can we get better at. This is something that we have incorporated in our gastroenterology institute, and also we are auditing this on a regular basis to see how best we can deliver. The other aspect is the younger doctors of our country, they need able guidance, and not only that but also compassionate leadership to enable them to deliver high standards of care. Ultimately, quality, and if you are delivering that consistently, that is going to be the key for any healthcare organization to succeed, and there are no shortcuts to this. I strongly feel that doctors from India who are trained abroad, when they return, they certainly add value to improve our Indian healthcare ecosystem.
Alright, my next question. Would you like to take us through the journey of Bangalore Gastro Center?
India has got highest rates of digestive diseases in the world. This is due to a variety of factors. To deliver excellent care in gastroenterology, you need to be focused. When I came back to India in 2021, I found that there is a big gap in the gastroenterology services. Because if you look at gastroenterology services, if you want to see somebody, most of the times people are going into large multi-speciality hospitals. So there isn't really a need to go into such big hospitals for gastroenterology care. The care is all very fragmented. So I thought that there is a real need to develop a single specialty focused, just like how mother and child care hospitals have developed we thought we will develop a single specialty focused gastroenterology institute. So with all the challenges of post-COVID, we started operations of Bangalore Gastro Center in May 2022. When we started, I was the only full-time consultant gastroenterologist, and within 2 years, the organization has grown exponentially. We have now a team of 6 medical gastroenterologists, surgical gastroenterologists, radiologists, and other super specialists. This is all down to the excellent patient care that is being delivered, and this is invariably bringing in organic growth of patient footfall. We're not only seeing patients just from Bangalore and within Karnataka, but we are getting patients from all over India and also from abroad. So within the 2 years, the patient footfall has risen month on month, and we are soon opening a second block to accommodate this extra surge of patients, and I'm fairly optimistic within the next 2 to 3 years we are looking at scaling this up in a much bigger way.
Okay, my next question, I would like to know how BGC, Bangalore Gastro Center, is different when we compare it to any other hospital.
So as I said, Bangalore Gastro Center is exclusively single specialty focus. So we are only doing gastroenterology. So if you're only going to be focused on one thing, naturally you'll get good at it. There is no need for people to be going into big multi-specialty hospitals for less complex issues. So in what way we are different is, because of our sole focus on gastroenterology, this kind of dedicated specialized care means patients are getting the most advanced and effective treatments for their gastrointestinal conditions. When they come into our hospital, they're only straight into the consultations, because they're not spending a long time in the registration desks mixed with cardiology, pulmonology, and other internal medicine patients. So the registration process is very quick. So patient where the time is spent is with the specialist, so they get much longer time with the specialist, getting to understand what their health issues are, so they get much more quality time. And also we have got huge amount of flexibility in the appointments. If the Bangalore Gastro Center, we can deal with 95% of the gastroenterology problems in our own single specialty hospital. There is very small percentage requires to be going into large multi-specialty hospitals. So the future I see is small units of excellence in gastroenterology happening in multiple places, and 90% of the work will be delivered in those settings, and less and less will be done in large multi-specialty hospitals as far as gastroenterology is concerned.
That's really nice talking to you, Doctor. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us.